Hey, what's up everyone? Baller here. We now have this seventh game for today, January 15, 2024 NBA Game Day. We got this Eastern Conference matchup between Chicago Bulls and Cleveland Cavaliers. This one will happen at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, so that's going to be 8 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. Chicago Bulls approaching this game, they have a record of 19 wins and 22 losses, while for Cleveland Cavaliers, they are displaying a record of 22 and 15. As we all know, we actually provide free picks right here in our YouTube channel. But for those who would want to avail our premium picks or premium packages, you might want to reach us through Instagram, Telegram, WhatsApp, or even Messenger. Just check on the descriptions of these videos and you would see the details right there. The spread, by the way, that is given is -4. That's given towards Cleveland Cavaliers. And Cleveland Cavaliers, they would have the advantage in terms of home court, of course. Not only that, in terms of momentum, man, I gotta give it to Cleveland Cavaliers. I know both teams are coming off wins, but man, Cleveland Cavaliers approaching this game, they are on a 4-game winning streak, and for their last 10 games, they have won 7. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not like Chicago Bulls ain't doing good. They are doing good. Approaching this game, they are coming off a win, and for their last 10 games, they have won 6. But then again, since we're talking about momentum, man, 4-game winning streak is such a huge thing whenever you are in the NBA. Now, in terms of fatigue, both teams are coming off rest, so we can just skip that part, and let's go ahead and check on the health and availability for both teams. Starting with Cleveland Cavaliers, Evan Mobley, Darius Garland, and Ty Jerome are all confirmed out still, and we have Max Strus, who is tagged as questionable for this particular game. So 3 players are confirmed out, and Max Strus, one of their best off-the-bench players, whenever he is off the bench, is actually tagged as game time decision. Now let's go to Chicago Bulls. And here we go. Wow, this one's long. Lonzo Ball, Torrey Craig, Julian Phillips, are all confirmed out. Patrick Williams, he is tagged as questionable. And we have Dalen Terry and Ayo Dosunmu tagged as probable for this game. All right. So we got, again, 2 players. Make that 3 players confirmed out. A couple listed as probable. And then 1 tagged as questionable. So that's Chicago Bulls. So Cleveland Cavaliers, they have the advantage in terms of health and availability. That's an obvious, considering how many players are there for Chicago Bulls in their IL. All right, so Cleveland Cavaliers going up against Chicago Bulls, both teams from the East. Cleveland Cavaliers, they are at number 4. Chicago Bulls, they are at number 9. And again, just like what I said, both teams have been doing great. For their last 10 games, they have been winning. Chicago Bulls, though, they are on the road. And Chicago Bulls, they are actually doing great whenever they are in United Center. And obviously they ain't because, again, this one's going to be held in Cleveland. So that's one thing that I'm actually considering, Also, the fact that there are like more than 5 in the IL for Chicago Bulls, although their core or their starters are actually available, that should actually hurt somehow, right? Especially for Patrick Williams. Patrick Williams, he is playing sometimes off the bench and sometimes he's placed in the starting role. But Patrick Williams actually provides a lot of help for the Bulls. Both ends of the court. But another story for Cleveland, another thing is that for Cleveland Cavaliers, they have the same situation with Max Strus. We ain't sure whether he will be playing or not, and Max Strus is actually giving them a lot. May it be in offense, may it be on defense. So it's really gonna be something, something gonna be tricky and gonna be tough. I love it. I love it when Zach LaVine actually came back. We can see that he was having some hard time on his first game back, but games after that, we can see the old Zach LaVine that we're used to. this one's really gonna be tough, man. Because again, I'm looking at Cleveland Cavaliers. They are very formidable, but Chicago Bulls, they have shown what they could do, especially especially the defense part. Then Alex Caruso is just their leader, right? I think yes, Cleveland may win this one, but I feel like this might be close. So I'm gonna side with Chicago Bulls in here, and I'll go ahead and take +4. The I think it will be a huge factor to consider for those who would want to wait for you to wait if Patrick Williams will play for Chicago and if Max Strauss will play for Cleveland Cavaliers, because just like Reda said, those two players are very important for their respective teams. But right now, I'm looking at it, and I'll go ahead and side with Chicago, and I'll take that +4. Again, that's Bulls +4. Peace out, as I love, and God bless.